Hi. Welcome back to our channel. It is good to see you again. In this video we continue with our best tips for you to better organize your trip to this fantastic city. We made a list of the best places to visit in New York. Top 14 things to do in New York. American Museum of Natural History. The American Museum of Natural History is the largest natural history museum in the world. Its exhibits and scientific collections serve as field guides to the entire planet and present a panorama of the world's cultures. It closes at 5:30 p.m. Reservations are required for limited entry admission. Residents of New York, New Jersey or Connecticut don't have to pay the full ticket price as they can pay as they wish, and if you have one of these multi-passes, City Pass, NY Pass, Go City, Sightseeing Pass, Tickets, Viator, Get Your Guide, there is no need for time entry reservation. Admission is $23 and it is located right next to Central Park. The nearest subway station is 81 Street Museum of Natural History. Rockefeller Center and Top of the Rock. Top of the Rock is a 3-story observation deck. The lower 2 floors are covered with protective glass, while the top level offers 360-degree views of New York. Most visitors say Top of the Rock offers one of the best views of Manhattan and that the experience is worth every penny. During operating hours, guests can stay on the observation decks as long as they want. For the best views, be sure to visit Top of the Rock during the day. At night, the prominent Central Park landmark is just a dark blur. We do recommend visiting the Top of the Rock at dusk though, so you can catch a glimpse of New York at night. Admissions cost between $34 to $40. It closes at 11 p.m. It's located between 5th and 6th Avenues and the nearest subway stations are 47 to 50 Streets, Rockefeller Center and 50 Street. Metropolitan Museum of Art. The Metropolitan Museum of Art, also known as the Met, is one of the most visited museums in the world. The museum is famous for its paintings. Around 2,500 European paintings such as Rembrandt's and Vermeer's make up one of the largest collections in the world. You can't help but be impressed as there are more than 2 million objects spanning 5,000 years of world history. The museum closes at 5 p.m., admission is $30, and it's located right next to Central Park, with the nearest subway station at 86th Street. Museum of Modern Art. Known as one of the largest and most influential museums of modern art in the world, MoMA houses some of the greatest works of avant-garde painting, sculpture, film, etc. It houses Van Gogh's Starry Night, Salvador Dali's The Persistence of Memory, Pablo Picasso's Girl Before a Mirror, and many more. It's located in Midtown Manhattan, on 53rd Street between 5th and 6th Avenues. The nearest subway station is 57th Street. Admission is $25 and the museum closes at 5:30 p.m. National September 11th Memorial and Museum is a memorial and museum in commemorating the September 11, 2001 attacks, and the 1993 World Trade Center bombing. The memorial is located at the World Trade Center site. It is operated by a non-profit institution whose mission is to raise funds and operate the memorial and museum at the World Trade Center site. The Memorial Museum tells the story through media, narratives, and a collection of monumental and authentic artifacts. The WTC Cortlandt Station is the nearest one to National September 11th Memorial. Empire State Building. The Empire State Building is a 102-story skyscraper in Midtown Manhattan, on 5th Avenue between West 33rd and 34th Streets. This historical landmark has 2 observatories, on the 86th and 102nd floor. At 320 meters, 1,050 feet, the 86th floor observation deck on the Empire State Building is slightly higher than the Top of the Rock. It is possible to visit the lobby of the building, but if you wish to visit the observatory, the ticket price is $44. The nearest subway station is 34th Street Herald Square Station. Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty is one of the most famous and popular monuments in the United States and New York. The statue is a personification of freedom in the form of a woman. Moreover, the statue is located on Liberty Island, where millions of immigrants were welcomed until 1943. Therefore, the statue is also understood as a symbol of hope, freedom, and justice. To get to Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty, you need to buy a ferry ticket from Statue Cruises. These ferries depart from two locations, Battery Park, at the southern tip of Manhattan in New York, and Liberty State Park in Jersey City. The ticket price is $31. But if you want to see the statue for free, take the Staten Island Ferry at Whitehall Terminal in New York. You should have your camera ready because the ferry passes Lady Liberty at high speed. Broadway. The Theater District and Lincoln Center on Broadway in Midtown Manhattan are home to over 40 Broadway theaters, which is why New York has some of the best live theater in the world. Whether it's a new musical, a current hit, or a longtime classic, a visit to a Broadway show will transport you out of your seat and into a new reality. That's the magic of Broadway. 79th Street Station is the closest subway stop. Brooklyn Botanic Garden. The Brooklyn Botanic Garden is an urban botanical garden that inspires people to protect and enjoy plants. The 52-acre garden has nearly 1 million visitors each year. It includes a number of specialty gardens within the garden, plant collections, a bonsai museum, 3 climatically oriented plant pavilions, a white cast iron and glass aquatic plant house, and an art gallery. Admission is $18 and you can reach it by subway, taking lines 2 or 3 at 72th Street in Manhattan. Coney Island. Coney Island is a neighborhood and entertainment area in the borough of Brooklyn. The best time to go is between Easter and Halloween. Luna Park officially opens for the season on April 2nd and will offer free admission that day. The rides operate daily, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., but check the calendar for special operating hours, through Labor Day. The boardwalk is the most iconic part of Coney Island, aside from its beachside amusement park. To go to Coney Island from Manhattan, take the subway at 86th Street to Brighton Beach. It takes about an hour. The Guggenheim. The Solomon R. Guggenheim Museum, often referred to as the Guggenheim, is an art museum located at 5th Avenue on the corner of East 89th Street on the Upper East Side. The unique architecture of the space, with its spiral ramp riding to a domed skylight, continues to thrill visitors and provide a unique forum for the presentation of contemporary art. The museum closes at 6 p.m., admission price is $25 and the 86th Street station is the nearest one to the museum. Bronx Zoo. The Bronx Zoo is a famous zoo located in Bronx Park in the Bronx. It is the largest urban zoo in the United States, comprising 107 hectares of parks and natural housing on the banks of the Bronx River. It is located south of the New York Botanical Gardens. Closing time is at 4:30 p.m. and admission is $34. Take the bus at Madison Avenue at 84th Street to Bronx River Pikey/Bronx Zoo and then walk 11 minutes directly to the zoo. Apollo Theater. One of the most famous music halls in the United States, the Apollo started as a burlesque theater in 1914. By the 1930s, it was transformed into a concert hall that helped launch the career of several black musicians. A then unknown Ella Fitzgerald, Michael Jackson, with the Jackson 5, and Stevie Wonder all performed on the Apollo stage during an amateur night competition. The box office is open on weekdays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and on Saturdays from noon to 5 p.m. The closest station to Apollo Theater is W125 Street/Street Nicholas Avenue, which is 55 yards away, 50 meters. Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. Madame Tussauds gives you the ultimate celebrity experience with over 225 shockingly lifelike wax figures of the biggest stars and icons in entertainment, sports and history right in the heart of Times Square. Madame Tussauds is located in Times Square on 42nd Street between 7th and 8th Avenues. 49th Street Station is the nearest subway station, and admissions start from $44. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.